All right, Bob, so we have our foundation, and when looking at the next step, our walls would be going up. Typically, how does this process begin for us?
It's all concrete block masonry. Again, as part of the slab pour, we've got the steel uprights that are tied into the slab that then extend up through the slab. The block is placed over those rebar around the house, and again, those go up to about 4 feet out of the slab when they pour the slab, but then when they're actually laying the block, they cut inspection holes down at the bottom, and then we drop rebar down through that entire cell where it's tied together, and then that gives the building inspector and us our quality inspection, so we can make sure that we have solid rebar going from the top of the foundation all the way down to the slab. And then at those areas, those get poured solid with concrete, and then that is also the location where they tie in with the the solid pour of concrete around the top of the foundation where the truss straps go to tie in. So the whole house from the top to the bottom is all tied in with concrete and rebar together.
Which is huge. I'm sure that definitely has many benefits to it. Along with the insulation that comes thereafter, I know that we have a special type of insulation. Do you mind sharing on that?
It's a foam injection. It actually fills all the voids that aren't poured solid with the concrete and rebar, and that gives a nice insulation barrier as well as soundproofing, and then it also acts as a little bit of an air barrier too. A lot of builders will just put up furring strips and then insulation board over it. That insulation board has seams in it. It can get ripped during the installation of the electric, the plumbing, the mechanicals, and those aren't always caught, so those will create heat spots behind the walls. It's an okay performance, but the foam injection is by far superior to it.
Speaks for itself. And would you have any information to share in terms of the difference between open cell and closed cell spray foam? I know that we're using open cell, is that
the
correct?
open cell is typical. The only reason you really need the closed cell is if you're storing things that are going to be participating or actually active in those areas. It just it creates a vapor barrier, so to speak, so you're not breathing in anything, and it's also a flame retardant as well.
Fantastic. Are you familiar with what our R value therefore would be with the open cell spray foam in the block?
It's 9. It's an R9, which is a little bit better than, again, just the foam board itself.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Again, it's the benefit of the air. You can, after you see it, you can walk around the outside and actually see some of it actually oozing out just the smallest little bit of hole, so it's very effective.
And again, where that is not, you have either your concrete pouring down the other block, so it's fully insulated.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Thank you.